Vex Armour buffs ability damage. Hey guys, what's up? We're back with some more WarFrame action, and today we're going to have a look at something that I kind of discovered. I wouldn't call it discovered, but I don't see anyone talking about it, at least on Reddit. So, what I'm noticing is that Chroma's Vex Armour is buffing his ability damage. So we're talking about things like Spectral Scream, which is really shit, but we're also talking about things like effigy. Now, because Chroma's Vex Armour is now an aura, it means that it affects allied damage as well. On the wiki and in-game, it seems to only reference weapon damage, but I think it would probably affect allied ability damage as well. So we're talking about things like Saren's Spore damage, we're talking about things like Banshee's Quake, we're talking about... We're not talking about Equinox's Maim though. We might be talking about Peacemakers with Mesa, other exalted abilities. So if this is really the case, then Chroma, at least to me, finally has a place within my arsenal as someone that I could use from time to time, sort of, until he gets a proper rework where his other two abilities are actually a lot more useful. So let's have a look at what we're looking at. So Spectral Scream just by itself is doing between 130 and 260 damage. Seems to be consistently doing 260 damage per tick. Alrighty. Using the skirt, we're going to activate our Vex Armour here. And going to hurt ourselves a bit. And there we go. On the top right hand corner, we do have the Scorn at 409%. And now I am doing 631 damage. Now I don't know how the math is working here, because obviously if it's plus 409% damage, that should mean that I'm doing like 800 damage more, but it could be plus 409 damage. I'm not 100% sure. I need to review the video, but we're going like once the buff is off, once the buff is over, we go back to 260 damage. So obviously something's getting buffed, right? If we go back up, like the big question is whether or not this affects allies as well, because I genuinely don't know. I know for a fact that it affects allied weapon damage, because there have been people who have written on Reddit that, oh yeah, weapon damage is getting buffed, so having a Chroma during Eidolon hunting is really useful, not just for himself because he's really strong, but also for his allies, because when they're in that aura they also get that buff, making them even stronger. But for ability damage, I don't think I've seen anyone in particular talk about it. So this is the build that I'm going with. Love it, hate it, whatever, I don't care. It is a zero former build because I am not going to put former into my Chroma, especially when Chroma Prime is probably coming soon-ish. Like Limbo Prime was the latest one, so you'd think that the next one would probably be Chroma or someone else, I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to put former into him. So this is the build I'm going with, whatever. Of course, if you have like a random suggestion that doesn't involve putting former into it, I'm all ears. I mean, I do have two other builds, the tank build, love it or hate it, whatever, and the power build, which is actually the Eidolon build, I think, quote unquote, don't quote me on that. Anyway, yeah, so that's happening. And I guess that's the big question, is whether or not Vex Armour actually affects allied abilities. Because I think it does. Allies do get their the Vex Armour buff, and since the writing on in-game is wrong in terms of your own abilities. So for example, we're doing, what is that, 325 damage, or yeah, 325 damage versus 325 damage versus 894, right? Because there is that discrepancy, I would argue that allies who are under the aura are also getting the discrepancy. Therefore, Vex Armour buffs allied ability damage. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'm probably wrong, but I think I'm probably right. Like, I'm more likely to be right at this point. So Alright, so we're gonna use Ember plus a Chroma Vex Armour versus Heavy Gunner. Okay, so without you, I'm doing 6 damage per tick. That's just sad. Alright, go for it.
Alright.
Alright. I'm doing 6 damage per tick. Okay. Hold on. Let me get out of your range.
Does it actually say?
28. Yeah, it says that there's Scorn. 3,000. Okay, hold on. Just get away from me for a sec. 3,000 from my Ferox. 1,000. 12. Wait, huh? 28. Okay. I think I'm actually getting affected.
For your fireball?
Yeah, through my firebolt. So let's see. Okay, so I'm noticing 78 damage is popping out somewhere, but that's just from the initial fireball. But when I'm standing here, wait, now I'm in your range. Hold on. And now, yeah, I'm actually getting affected. My fireballs are getting affected by it. 78 damage does not show up when I'm out of your range, but when I'm in your range, there is a distinct 78 damage. Alright, so...
Yeah, the damage will scale quickly.
So... 2, 2, 2, 3, 3 as I'm going up. Alright, go.
I'm gonna max out my Vex Armour over here, and you're gonna let me know when you want me to walk over.
I might do that when with a new one, because it wouldn't make much sense to do it with an old one. So,
Alright.
Okay, stay with me.
Okay, on my way.
So it started off as 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 4, 5, 7.
Yeah.
I don't think that's making much of a difference.
Well, it's a percent increase, so as the damage climbs higher, so
Yeah.
does the buff.
Wait, hold on. So if I run away from you for a sec, 456. Now if I come to you, 487. Oh no, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Maybe it only affects the base damage, regardless of power strength.
I think there might be a difference between what is considered a damage ability, quote unquote, and what is considered like a scaling sort of passive ability, if that makes any sense. Like, fireballs are active, whereas the kind of damage that
The lingering.
yeah, that kind of different.
Maybe the fireball, the lingering fire from the fireball counts as an entity. And thus
No,
cannot
the
be
lingering
buffed.
fire is not getting affected. It's the actual
Exactly.
initial. Yeah.
That's what I mean. The lingering fireball, since Chroma isn't giving you a power strength boost, the only
Yeah.
thing that actually matters is the initial fireball, whereas
Okay.
everything that is dealing damage over time on the enemy is not affected by Vex Armour.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so with
What about
I'm using Arty Bow.
Equinox's name?
I don't know, hang on, I'm using Arty Bow. So
Okay.
with your buff, it's a kill. Okay, but I think I can.
Yeah, it definitely affects. the
Wait,
initial
hold
hit
on.
the
I don't know though. Hold on, let me just check because without your buff. Oh yeah, definitely. I had to shoot 5 times. There's no way I got lucky with that first shot. Yeah, Artivo gets affected easily. So what were you saying just then?
Bottom bird super resist me.
Oops, wrong one.
So like kill like 3 of them and then see how much damage your main deals.
Well, my MAME already does 49.6. Okay, 149,000 and boom, 1,460.
So respawn them,
Yeah.
and if it deals more than 1,460, Vex Armour affects main.
Yeah. And this is using both. Okay. Oops. Okay, ready? Boom. 1,701.
That's interesting.
1,009, and I saw 1,900 and something on I think it was on the heavy gunner.
It gets distributed like
Yeah.
amongst them as equally as it can be. So I think Vex Armour might actually be affecting it, but not as drastically as it should.
Yeah, the math seems to be a bit off. 122.
So it affects it.
I think so. Wait, hold on. Let's see. I wasn't paying attention just then. Out of range, please.
What if I wall jump off of your sentinel?
76. Sorry?
I wall jumped off your sentinel somehow. So it affects all instances of damage that you directly produce.
That would appear to be the case, yeah.
But it doesn't seem to affect. It doesn't seem to scale very well. So Artemis Bow comes to mind, but we already know that works really well.
Yep.
What about Peacemaker?
Yeah, you want them. Yeah, I think at that point we need to actually time it, because it'll be too confusing to see what actual damage is going on. So let me...
you could just lower the damage of Peacemaker.
Oh yeah, true.
Just take off like Serration. Or I mean Hornet Strike.
Hornet Strike, yeah. Let's see. Mesas, regulators. Oh lol, I haven't even actually built them. That's how much.
Need, like,
that's how little I care about her. That's how little I care about her. Yeah, sorry.
Ideal regulators would need like 1 or 2 forma.
Yeah, well, screw that.
For the prime crit mods.
I don't even use her. I don't even know what to put. Pathogen rounds, I guess. Convulsion, I guess.
I'm like, I've been craving pizza lately.
Pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
I think everyone's been craving pizza. I think that's just a universal fact. I don't know, what the hell. That's just... okay. The worst... It's gonna be a regulator build that's going to like trigger so many people. You're gonna look at it and be like, dude, your regulator build is absolute garbage, and I'm like, yeah, I know.
Regulators, Peacemaker is only really good with Mace's Waltz, in my opinion.
Yeah. Alright,
it's only fun with Mace's Waltz.
So, 20s, 15s, 70s. Of course, damage does ramp up. But we're talking about like hundreds of damage. Okay. Go for it. Okay. Here we go. First attack, first damage. 60. Yeah, it does it. And it does. It affects it. Times 3. So the first bullet was 20 damage, and then with Vex Armour, the first bullet was 60 damage.
So I'd imagine Titania's Vex Pixia would also work.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hang on.
So with that logic,
I need to
abilities work.
I need to mod my Dex Pixia then.
You don't have. They're gonna rework Titania, and I promise you, she's gonna be really good.
I know. I've still got to mod her anyway. Hang on. Magazine capacity mods don't do anything for her, do they?
They do, but you know, it's a recharging battery.
Yeah, so but it doesn't recharge fast enough. Does reload speed increase charge rate?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, let's give that a go.
It's not like you can use hunter munitions or armaments anymore anyway. Still kind of upset about that.
Let's see. Oh, I don't think I need to put any former into this build then. Crit chance is garbage, status chance is pretty much the way to go. Oh, I need...
You shouldn't need forma for Dex Pixia.
Nah.
Because you don't, unless you're using the prime crit mods.
Okay, I'll just... whatever. And Dewata is... oh, I haven't even, like, made it.
Dewata's terrible.
Yeah, Dewata is so bad.
It only really works with, what's it called? With Razor Wing Blitz and the Beguiling Lantern.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I've tested, because that's really the only time you ever really want to use it.
Oh, hang on, it's supposed to be a crit.
Double augment.
It's attempting to be a crit weapon with that 20% crit chance.
Dewata?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's a great
But it's
weapon.
a puncture weapon.
Oh, that's
not a
sad.
slash face.
That's sad. But you know what? Seeing that it is a crit weapon that can't use bloody thingamajig, Blood Rush.
Correct.
That's just tisk.
You can use Sacrificial Steel.
Ah, that's so much. That's so meaningless, though.
But you can't use Blood Rush, so you just might as well use Sacrificial Pressure and Sacrificial Steel.
Why sacrificial?
Shatter.
Why sacrificial pressure though? Because that's
Because it buffs Sacrificial Steel.
yeah, but it's less regular damage.
On crit weapons, I'd imagine it's better, because you're getting more crit.
I don't know. Anyway, whatever, man. It's just a silly build.
What's the crit damage on it?
2. So regular.
Ah, alright.
So regular.
So you
Am I
lose
using
like
Razor Wing Blitz?
one
Okay.
of your... How much do you lose from Prime Pressure Point versus...
I think it's like 30% or something like that.
But then it's basically a more reliable double of the
I suppose. Okay, here we go. So without your buff,
yeah.
41s, 179s, but I think that might be the slash proc. Okay, go for it, man.
Hold on, gotta switch to Despair.
Okay. 500s. Wait, I think it's getting buffed.
Yeah, I'd imagine so, because it works with, it tends to stack additively with the, damage mods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you even have damage mods on that thing?
Yeah, I'm using, I just have a basic build with, like, regular stuff.
Are you... my Vex Armour right now? So,
Wait, has it?
like,
Oh, no, there it is.
it's up again now.
I wasn't even using friggin' Blitz. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should just cast Blitz. You're one.
Hold on a sec. Just get out of range for a sec. So we're out of range. Yeah. Just overall, oh, I probably shouldn't have used Digo though. Hold on.
When you're using Razor Wing Blitz, you just cast your one on the ground below you. It gives you status resistance anyway.
I know. Alright, hold on.
So stay out of range.
Yeah, just stay out of range for a sec.
Need more energy. So you do that.
I think it's definitely getting buffed. Cause even though like the corrosive damage is allowing me to ramp up, like I'm not doing nearly as much damage as I was before. And now,
Okay, now try it.
yeah, now. Wait, am I actually doing the same amount of damage? I don't know. It could be that I was just doing headshots, that's why they were dying so fast. Which obviously makes sense. Okay. Hold on, let's just stay out of range for a sec. I think it's getting buffed.
Okay. Here. Check.
Yeah, not by a lot, but by enough that it's more than 0.
I can't hear the gunshots on my end from you, but I can hear them through your speakers. It sounds hilarious. if the healing ability somehow counts as a damage, the only one I can imagine working like that is Oberon's.
Well, that's why I'm checking Oberon.
The healing wave might count as damage for some reason.
That would be stupid. Okay.
That'd be the most amazing bug frame.
All right.
ever.
So, without Vex Armour, 80 healing. Go for
80
it.
healing.
Yep. Still 80 healing. No change.
Well, that could just be the base healing that's being displayed. What you should check is the initial burst of healing from the attack.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Let's get a couple of heavy gunners then.
So you should just get yourself damaged. And
Oh
then check
yeah,
how
good
much
point.
you heal.
Good point.
And then if Vex Armour increases that,
Alright.
then we've got a bug.
Okay.
We shouldn't talk about.
Good idea. I'll just immediately delete the entire test footage. Okay.
It's the equivalent of a redacted government document.
All right. Okay, ready?
You're at 470, so it's an even number.
Correct. Okay, ready?
Go ahead and test
Boom.
it.
730. From 470 to 730 minus 470, 260. So I healed
260.
So I just healed 260. Keep in
Alright.
mind that also includes like a split second of. Oops, I died. Keep in mind that that also includes a split second of general regenerative healing.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm at full. I don't know though.
Yeah, you're at full. Oh no, 696 is full. Okay.
Test it out.
Alright, so I'm just gonna wait for the viral proc to end. Okay, so from 378,
Alright.
640. 640 minus 378. 262, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, pretty much the same. So it doesn't affect.
It doesn't affect it.
Because they don't count as attacks.
Nah, they don't.
Good, we
they
don't have a bug.
Alrighty, one more thing. Let's
What
see.
you want to test out?
Tentacles.
Oh, yeah. I think they count as entities, but whatever. Go ahead.
Alright, ready? Okay, so without the buff, we're looking at 3 damage because... Oh no, 200 damage, sorry. Looking at 200 damage. Okay. Hey, I'm out of the map. Alright. Okay.
Ready?
Yep. So the initial damage is still 3, and I'm still seeing 200s.
Yeah, because I think the tentacles count as entities, so they're not affected by Vex Armour.
Nah.
So it's basically what we thought about spores and fireball for Ember.
Yeah.
So it only affects.
No. It affects the fireball. Yeah, it affects the fireball lingering damage, but not the initial burst.
which is
Meanwhile, without the buff, without the buff, 6, 10, 13, 17, but I am doing corrosive procs. Okay. Whereas,
I think Chroma spectral screams just gain effects if you have elemental ward and Vex Armour effect.
Spectral Scream does get affected by Thingo, I can guarantee it. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I know that from Tactical Potatoes video, but I think it should also be affected by elemental ward, like some sort of inherent synergy.
Alright, go for it. Okay. 6, 8, 10. Nah, it's not gonna get affected. I think it's the same idea as tentacles and lingering damage. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!